we present to you our next speaker who will tackle the role of the youth in CSR. She is an institutional engagement specialist, a marketing and resource development, World Vision Development Foundation Incorporated. Please give a round of applause for Ms. Cyrille Kimberly Ybañez.
Okay. Thank you, Nadine and Lester, for that introduction. And yeah, I just wanted to say good morning, first and foremost, to you guys, to Lyceum. Thank you for having me today. And um, before I share my slides, so please allow me to introduce myself first. So, yes, I am Cyrille Ybañez, but you can call me Sai. I am the Institutional Engagement Specialist here at World Vision Philippines, and I handle the partnerships with schools and churches. So, I've been with World Vision um, for a little over a year now. But prior to World Vision, I've worked for about 2.5 years for another NGO that also reaches out to children. So, like you guys, I also took up business during my undergraduate studies. And it was during my time in college that I realized that being a part of the development sector is really a passion of mine. And I hope that you guys will also be able to explore that opportunity for your future careers. So before I share about youth in CSR, please let me take a few minutes to share about my organization. Ayun, let me share some slides lang. Ayan. Can you see it na? Hello? Sorry.
Yes
Are
po,
you able to
it's
see the
Yes,
slide?
visible po, Miss
you can
Say.
see it clearly.
Okay, thank you so much. So, yeah, again, I'm from World Vision Philippines. So, are any of you familiar with World Vision? Ayun. So, for those who haven't heard of us, so let me tell you a bit about World Vision. So, World Vision is a global Christian humanitarian organization devoted to improving the lives of children, their families, and their communities. So we are an international organization that aims to provide fullness of life to children. So we believe that we can't do this, achieve this, without also helping their families and communities, because we believe that they also play an important role in the development of a child. So I hope you guys agree also. So in our work, we really aim for a holistic approach in improving the lives of vulnerable children. And so here are the different kinds of initiatives that World Vision focuses on. So first we have, of course, health and nutrition, and then education, and we also have child protection, disaster preparedness, livelihood, and spiritual nurture. So it's really important for us to target a holistic development when it comes to helping these children in our communities. So World Vision Philippines already has 65 years of experience in our country. So this year we're actually celebrating our 66th anniversary. And through God's grace, we are able to help over 1.5 million children every year. And, this is such a big achievement. And we can't claim this as our own success. Our mission is, really so big and so grand that we know we can't do this alone. So we really engage with different entities and sectors to work alongside us in alleviating poverty in our communities. And we also believe that being able to give back to the community is such a fulfilling experience, and we want others to have the same experience. And if you guys were able to, do something in the past that was good, for the community or for even your family, diba, there's that sense of wanting to share the same experience with others. So that's really one of the driving forces of, the work that we do here in World Vision. So we are really blessed to have many different types of partners, and that includes a diverse pool of corporations. So one of our major engagements really involves offering mga CSR opportunities to corporations. And so let me share just a few pictures of some projects that we've done with our corporate partners who chose to partner with World Vision for their CSR. So, ayun, we've been able to do a wide variety of CSR activities with our corporate partners. So some of them, we're able to raise funds to, let's say, create a hand washing facility in one of our communities in need. Some of them were able to sell their own merchandise that they tied up in partnership with us, Real Vision. And for a lot of them, we were also able to bring them to our communities so that they are able to engage with um, the children personally. And it's a really different experience talaga, guys, if um, to see it firsthand and to experience it firsthand. So yeah, I hope it's something that you guys will get to experience in the future. So yeah, these are some of the opportunities that we had in our partnerships with corporations. But today I was asked to share about the youth in CSR. So yun, the first thing that really popped into my head was this question. Can the youth be involved in CSR? And we at World Vision believe that, yes, of course, youth can be involved in CSR. Kung no yung sagot ko, edi wala na ako share today. But ayun nga, we really believe that the youth um, should be and can be involved in CSR. And I think we can all attest naman and agree that time and time again, you guys, the youth, keep reminding us of the power you have, the power you hold, and the influence that you guys have to change our communities. So yeah, we think that it is important for us to give you those opportunities, to be able to give back to our communities. So right now, I'd like to share a bit about this study that we made in partnership with Barna. So they are an international organization as well, and they really focus on creating research studies. So we were able to create this study with them, which is called the Open Generation. So this study covers teens around the world, and it gives us a glimpse of what teens' perspectives are on three things: the Bible, Jesus, and justice and other social causes. So one of the really important findings that we found that specifically is about the Philippines. So, ayun, praise God that the Philippines is also included in this study. So, one important insight that we found is this, that a majority of the teens talaga, not just globally, but also specifically to the Philippines, are either justice motivated or justice oriented. So what does this tell us? Um, this really showed us that you, the youth, are really involved in causes surrounding justice, and it's important for you to pursue projects and programs involved in, promoting justice in our communities. So, we, as an organization, we listen to you. So we really strive to give more opportunities for you guys, Rin, to be involved in these types of programs, of projects where you get to um, promote justice and equality in our communities. So, ayun. And one of the findings rin that we found, so in the Philippines, um, the teens said that they feel that extreme poverty is the most pressing concern in our country. So around 53% said that. And then there are other causes rin, like political corruption and employment, global climate change, and mental health issues. But yeah, number one is really poverty. So we see that you are able to, observe what it is like in our communities, and um, we are with you in trying to do our best to alleviate poverty, eradicate it even in our communities. So, ayun, we see that we have the same ideologies with the youth. So why shouldn't we involve them in our mission, diba? So, um, yeah, so let me share with you one of the programs that we created to be able to allow the youth to be involved in our mission, in our programs, in our projects. So, yeah, this is the Student Ambassadorship Program. So, to give you a general idea what the Student Ambassadorship Program is about, or SAP in short, here is a short video that I will play. I hope the sound um, will play. Please let me know if walang sound. Yeah.
World Vision has provided me the right reasons to be not just a leader, but a passionate one. That we each possess a great power within us.
I've always wanted to do something meaningful, to do something with a lasting impact.
World Vision Student Ambassadorship Program is designed and developed to encourage the youth to advocate for Filipino children and families in need. The program runs for 8 months and aims to train bright young minds on becoming the voice of the Filipino children today.
If World Vision's Student Ambassadorship Program has taught me one thing, it's that with passion, you will always remain unstoppable.
To inspire the youth to dream for more, to inspire them to be more, no matter where they come from, is an opportunity I'm willing to embrace with open arms.
World Vision Student Ambassadorship Program has allowed me to hone my skills and has given me friendships and bridges that I will forever treasure, even as we part ways.
World Vision is a global Christian humanitarian organization devoted to improving the lives of children, their families, and communities. Our focus is on helping the most vulnerable children overcome poverty and experience fullness of life. And we believe that the youth are one of our partners in making this change in our communities.
World Vision guides aspiring student ambassadors to articulate the cause of our organization and be an agent of change.
Be the change. Be the change.
Be the change you want to see in the world.
Ayan. Okay, I hope maayos naman yung video, but ayun, I hope you were also able to gain glimpse of what SAP is about. But to give you a more detailed description rin of what SAP is, so SAP is designed and developed to encourage the youth to advocate for underprivileged children and youth who have dreams and aspirations too. It's an 8-month program that aims to train bright young minds on becoming the voice of the Filipino children today. Yeah, and so our goal is to immerse students to the realities of the children's communities, train them to articulate the mission and vision of World Vision, and equip them to become empowered agents of change. Ayan. So, yeah, our goal really for SAP is to build up your advocacy skills and to really embody your mission and vision of World Vision. And at the end of the program, those who are able to graduate are actually officially dubbed certified World Vision Student Ambassadors. So yung mga students done in the videos, they're actually graduates of the program. So they became student ambassadors of World Vision. So, ayan, there are a couple of tasks that you have to do. A candidate has to complete in order to finish the program. But so these are the tasks. But today I would like to highlight two of the tasks that our candidates have to do. So that's the 5K campaign and the e-vision trip. So let me share first about the 5K campaign. So candidates are tasked to raise at least 5,000 pesos for a specific cause. And every year, a specific World Vision initiative is chosen to be the subject for the 5K campaign challenge. So the challenge will give students a chance to use their social media presence and appeal to their friends and families to help the most vulnerable children. And we really encourage students to use their creativity as they find ways to inspire others to contribute to the cause. So I really wanted to highlight this specific task in SAP because it's in this task that we are really blown away by our candidates kasi they really go above and beyond what is asked. And I think like what Sir David shared before, that's really the heart of CSR, diba? Of like doing beyond what you are asked and, you know, giving back to the community. So, ayun, a lot of the inspiring stories really are of our students finding different ways to encourage others to give to this cause. So, for example, this year, the cause that we chose is our childhood rescue initiative. So this involves helping those children and families displaced by the conflict in Marawi. So, ayun. So we really encourage nga the students to use their strengths, their skills in finding out, you know, creative ways to invite people to be a part of this challenge, of to help them in this challenge. And a lot of the times, the students are able to raise more than 5,000 pesos. So what we ask is just 5,000. Pero a lot of them, you know, go above and beyond talaga. And some have gone on to raise over hundreds of thousands of pesos. And, you know, that at first, it's really surprising to see how someone as young as they are to be able to achieve something as big as that. Pero yun nga, it's just proof of how influential and powerful the youth can be, especially for those causes that they are truly passionate about. So yeah, this is one of the highlights, I guess, of the SAP um, journey. And yeah, it's really something that we hope to continue to do pa rin and invite other youth to be involved in because we've seen that it's able to promote that positive behavior as well in others, kasi they're able to um yun, encourage others to do the same. So ayan, let me share another short video lang rin from one of our student ambassadors who did the 5K challenge.
I just feel so blessed, and it just really motivated me to give back to World Vision and to just return the blessings that God has given. There's this verse that I really like because it encouraged me as a youth. It's in Timothy 4, verse 12. Don't look down on yourself because you are young, but set an examples in the believers in speech and conduct, in love, in faith, and in purity. It's basically saying that start while you're young. Age doesn't matter. You're never too young nor too old to serve the Lord.
Ayan. So, okay, Zachi was in our SAP batch in 2021. So, yeah, she was one of the high achievers talaga during our the 5K campaign of her batch. And to this day, even after she graduated to the program, she continuously asks for opportunities that World Vision has where she can contribute and give back. So, yeah, this is the kind of behavior that we hope and strive to achieve whenever we encounter yung mga student ambassadors namin, that even after the program, we really um, hope and pray that they continue to um, go on this journey of, building their advocacy skills and really encouraging others as well to give back to the community. Ayan. So the other task that I wanted to highlight was the e-vision trip. So the student ambassador candidates are given a chance to go on an e-vision trip and learn about testimonies of transformation in World Vision assisted communities and homes. So one of the goals of this task is to help the candidates understand the situation of the most vulnerable children. Um, and I think I'm just starting to wrap up na rin. So, ayan, I just wanted to share rin these photos of vision trip that we had just last week. So, during the pandemic kasi, it's been a challenge to um, have it in person. But thankfully, last week we were able to have it in person for the first time in a long time. So, we were able to bring children. Ayan. So we were able to bring, children from our partner school in Baguio all the way to Batangas. So they were able to help our farmers that we assist there in Batangas. And they were able also to do an outreach activity sa mga students dun sa school partner namin in Batangas. So it was a really meaningful experience, and we really hope na to have more of this activity na in person, kasi it really gives a different impact to see it in person. Ayun, so to close na I'm sorry if I went over time. So I did a bit of research kasi on your school. So I found this as one of your core values, diba? Pro Deo et Patria, for God and country. So I thought na it was really, um, aligned rin with what World Vision does. our work is the main reason why we do our work is for God and for our country. So I hope na you guys are also able to explore these types of opportunities with us with World Vision, specifically through the SAP. I hope to see you guys there in the future. So, and lastly, I just want to close with this testimony. Ito na lang, the last one that we have from our previous SAP candidate. So she says, you can't do anything about the length of your life, but you can do something about its width and depth. If there is one thing World Vision Student Ambassadorship Program has taught me, we have the power to touch so many lives as we deepen our own. SAP has engraved within us the value of kindness, empathy, and compassion, and the belief that youth like us hold so much power to change the world. You only need to rise on the occasion and encourage others to do the same. So ayun, I hope this serves as an encouragement and a challenge for you guys to be involved in CSR and maybe be involved in World Vision's programs as well. So ayun lang, thank you. I'm sorry for going over time, but I hope you were able to get something from this naman. Yan, thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Miss Cyrille, for that very relatable discussion about the role of the youth in CSR.